Welcome, Warcraft 2 fans. We have another amazing audio presentation brought to you in part by the Trogglart and Clan Z. Welcome, Warcraft 2 fans. Today we have here at the 9 o'clock or small 9 o'clock spot. I'm not actually too sure. Alright, it is Equinox. That looked like an Equinox build. He likes to do a quick ogre army chop out here, ladies and gentlemen, which could be quite effective against the 12 and 2 o'clock position. Meanwhile, at the 12 and 2 o'clock position, it is Jayhawkerz, game number 4 of this exciting series here. Wiki Warcraft 2 fans. Already Jayhawkerz is scouting out the 9, the 11, and the 4 and 5 o'clock position. He's not going to find a pay dirt there, so likely he'll move on down with this grunt and find that someone is actually at that small 9 o'clock spot. And then he'll have to decide, is it going to be a hidden barracks or is it going to be a technology power-up? Most likely it's going to be the ogre chop out from our hero Equinox. Looks like Startail, the beautifully bearded warrior, taking a bit of a break here, ladies and gentlemen. He's just checking out this 11 o'clock spot, and he's back. Startail has his Twitch TV Carmination Power Hour as he brings the Wiki Warcraft 2 to you World Champion style. He took home those big cash prizes from Tora. Real generous with those big cash prizes. Last year, this year, Swift and Lone. Standing alone with Swift in that 2v2 championship. To nab that win, cash it on in, ching, and cash in those big cash prizes put up by Tora. Big, real generous with those big cash prizes. Meanwhile, in the wiki world of Warcraft 2, it does seem like it's gonna be the ogre technology. We don't see the second barracks as of yet, so maybe he will go up straight to tier number 3. And go for bloodlusted ogres before trying to rampage his opponent's base. Meanwhile, here's the tier number 2, a little bit late for Jayhawkerz, but as we've been able to see in the past, he can quickly catch on up when it comes to the race of bloodlusted ogres in a mere matter of moments, so we can expect to see something similar to that happening again. Now, Equinox is going to need to expand quite rapidly. He won't have way too much time to enjoy his bloodlusted ogre army advantage before he's going to need to choo-choo peon train on down to his new expansion as the gold in his mine dwindles down to next to nothing. 30,000 gold ducats, all that begins in that mine, and that's about to reach its end here, ladies and gentlemen. The first ogre out for our hero Equinox. Will he decide to take that grunt out with the catapult, and he's going to try to keep that ogre from being discovered? Going to keep it hiding in there until he's got bloodlusted ogres ready. Here comes the grunt, just trying to take up some APM from his opponent, which he's quite successful in doing. Here comes that early bloodlusted army, though. In the mere matter of moments, it's gonna be a rampage of bloodlusted ogres rampaging about the map from Equinox. Now, he has reached Bloodlust before, as Jayhawkerz, but Jayhawkerz has managed to every single time catch on up in that Bloodlust game so rapidly and then use his miggity macro skills to be expansive in his expansion on the map. Startail says, gotta start at some point. He's talking to another world champion, Swift. two reigning, dominating world champions discussing the gameplay of Equinox and Jayhawkerz. Equinox just a few moments away from getting Bloodlust, and he's going to push out on the map up towards this 12 o'clock spot. Has he scouted? Yes, he has indeed, so he knows exactly where his opponent's going to be, at least which general region it's going to be, and he'll bring the catapult along with the ogres, so when the catapult does arrive, he should have some bloodlusted ogres. There it is. It has arrived, and looks like Jayhawkerz is going to come out to meet him here in battle, but there's the bloodlust is going to send these ogres scurrying. And then here comes the catapult pulling on up, and it's going to be able to break the bank here. Ladies and gentlemen, will Equinox actually make the comeback in this series and destroy Jayhawkerz this game? He's got Bloodlust. His opponent, worlds away from getting Bloodlust, hasn't even started researching Ogre Mage. He's got the catapult there to help tear down that wall. He's got the Bloodlusted Ogres, and here it is, all boiling down to this single assault. Ladies and gentlemen, the catapult quite late in arriving. Still no Ogre Mage. And it smells like my toast is ready, so I need to pause this game and I'll bring back the Wiki Warcraft 2 action as it stands here. Equinox up against the ropes. He's got no income coming in, but he's got the technology game in spades as his opponent is trapped inside his base without Bloodlust, and here comes the ogres getting ready to rampage. He's gonna use the catapult to to his advantage, and here we see the final strike of Equinox. Is it cleaned up, or will the forces of Equinox completely and utterly destroy? Here come the reinforcements. That's exactly when he did it, at the right precise time. Not a single gold ducat entering the bank from Equinox, but he's got enough ogres right there, and that just might be GGGG. Wiki Warcraft 2 fans. Bloodlust has now arrived for Jayhawkerz, so if he's able to get multiple ogres here, you can see the Bloodlust, and still no mining from Equinox. He doesn't even have enough actually to produce a town hall. Looks like he's going to be doing some long distance mining. Unless he cancels that barracks, which he did just do, ladies and gentlemen. Still, a little bit of long-distance mining gonna be required here. Wiki Warcraft 2 fans before he's able to produce that town hall. It looks like Jayhawkerz has done it, but here comes the last final assault from Equinox. Jayhawkerz is there with a nice wall off, but the ogres are unlusted at the most inopportune of times, and Equinox has done it. He's busted through these defenses, and wowzers. Says Shotgun, his socks knocked clean off. His jaw just dropped as he watches Equinox clean up his opponent by the hairs of his chinny chin and some super duper long distance mining. Equinox has done it. He's decided he's been able to launch these assaults here, but here comes Jayhawkerz, gonna catch Equinox a little off guard and clean up these three ogres. Jayhawkerz just needs to maneuver on down to that middle of the map. Will he have the foresight to be aggressive, or will he be defensive, which is the wrong play? Here comes the ogres, and they're coming straight towards that mid. So if Jay goes mid, he wins. But no, there's a couple of ogres there. These are weak ogres, so they have now maneuvering. Just look at the gold flow on that guy. There's no way that he's not going to be able to get some reinforcements here in time, even bring in the grunt, but you can see where the damaged units just don't match up, and Jayhawkerz gonna leave the game. Wiki Warcraft 2.